Well, good morning. Early Thursday morning. It's like, I don't know, 2:30, 2:45 in the morning. One of those, I got day shift tomorrow and couldn't sleep tonight, and oh well, normal stuff. So here's what I thought. Hotel shaves. You're traveling, you check into the hotel. And a lot of times you can't do your normal routine just because of the way they do it. They fix the sinks where you can't close them and fill them up because they don't want people to leave the water on it and run all over the place. So what do you do? And really, it's not that big a deal. Also, was going to show off. Well, I don't know if show off is the word or not, but I got another one of the Debs, the Schick H2 Deb. I had one that had the blue on it. If you'll remember, I found one in the red, and since I kind of like that kind of getting stuff, I did. So these would have probably actually make a really good travel razor. This one's in really nice shape. I've got it cleaned up with scrubbing bubbles and alcohol and toothbrush and that kind of good stuff. And it cleaned up really well. It's got a fresh blade in it, and I did the old check to make sure the blade was seated and everything looked good, and it looks good. It's a good habit to get into with vintage razors, by the way, is even after the ones you use pretty regularly, to go ahead and look at them when you put new blades in and check everything and make sure everything's still rolling along. So you're in the hotel and you wake up, and of course, what's the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make coffee. If you're me, the first thing you're going to do is make coffee. The world does not move, nothing happens until Fuzzy gets coffee, in which case the birds can start singing and all that kind of good stuff. Just so happens I do have some good coffee. Now when you're traveling, I don't know about you, I keep a travel kit in my truck all the time, or a expedition. I still call it a truck. But anyway, I've got a bag with a couple nights worth of clothes. I've got towels, bath cloths, face rag, everything in there. I can shower, and I keep my shaving kit in there. I keep a travel shaving kit. Now I don't keep one of the Debs in there. I keep a what they call the model G3. It's a World War II set in a plastic case, and it's got the razor like my favorite 1912. So anyway, that's what I normally travel with. So when you travel, you want your gear to work for traveling, obviously. So one of the things that's really nice these days are these little synthetic brushes. This is the Barberries. It came from Sally's. This one was given to me, but you can buy them at Sally's. They're under 10 bucks a piece. It's just a little synthetic brush, and I think they work really well. So shave sticks also are a really nice thing to travel with. I've got several of them, but today is Wednesday night. Thursday morning technically, but my Wednesday night, so it's Williams, so I've got a homemade Williams shave stick that I made many moons ago. I'm not going to say how many, but it's been a while, and it works really well for me. Matter of fact, I'll be doing some more of these. I'm going to get some essential oil. At one time, Williams made a rose, and I know they did. I've seen it, but I can't find it anywhere now. I've never seen any of it vintage, and I've just seen advertisements. Somewhere along the way, I remember it. So anyway, I'm going to make one that's got a little rose scent to it because I do like rose scent. Also in my travel kit, I keep a little plastic thing of aftershave. This particular one is Family Dollar. They call it Spice Aftershave. It's their clone of Old Spice, and to me, it's really nice. I'm not sophisticated enough of a nose to tell a whole lot of big difference between the different Old Spices, the original Sultan, the Sultan, whatever, and all the Procter and Gamble and India, and I don't know. This is fine with me. So anyway, that's kind of what we're going to do. So you can't fill the bowl up with water. Well, that's no problem, especially when you have a synthetic brush, because it does absolutely no good at all, none, to soak a synthetic brush. So you don't have to worry about soaking it. If you did have a boar brush or badger brush you wanted to soak it, just get you a cup. They usually have a plastic cup, so I'm going to use this coffee cup. And you would just soak it in there. But you can also use water like this for your shave. So what we're going to do is get a little warm water going here in the old sink. Obviously I'm not traveling because you can see the same old shower curtain behind me. So we got us a little water there because we're going to face lather, and of course I like to dip the tips of the brush. Now some people I know, they'll leave the water dripping a little bit in the sink, and they'll put the brush knot down and let it drip in next to the handle so that it gets down in the brush, and I don't do that. If you like it, great, knock yourself out. Also, some people are bowl latherers, and they'll do that, and then they'll use one of the cups to try to lather, and I don't see that either. I'm a face latherer, and it works really well, especially in circumstances like this. So we'll wet our rag down. Give us a good wipe down here. Wipe some of the oils off the face. As you all heard me say before, I don't think that much prep anymore. Used to, I was a really big prep guy. I told everybody, boy, you need to really get into prep and really work. And yeah, well, I was wrong. Or I have advanced beyond that, however you want to look at it. I don't know. So, got our face a little bit damp. We've wiped the oil off. So we're going to take our little shave stick here. We're a little cup, and you just dampen the end of the shave stick. And then we're going to go straight to the face. And get a little soap on. It doesn't take a tremendous amount. Now, another thing I have for travel that I've showed off a little bit before is I have a VDH, a Vanderhagen glycerin shave stick for travel that I actually made out of a chapstick tube. And I had actually started to use that tonight, and then I remembered, this is Williams Wednesday. You know, you can't miss Williams Wednesdays. There's laws and stuff. Or at least there is at Toast. What's Toast, you say? Well, now I'm glad you asked. Toast is the original safety2.com. And I'll give that to you again, and it'll be in the description on the deal. But it's a little web form where all we do is single edge and injector razors. We don't do double edge. We don't do carts. We don't do straight razors there. They are known as unmentionables. We don't do it. And but there's a whole lot of single edge and injector information there. Wedge razors, the old Wedge, and the Rolls razors, and the Darwins, and the Empire sets, and all this, and then you get into all the single edge and all the Schick injector razors, and even the new modern injector razors. We've got folks there and single edge razors and stuff that do that. So we're just going to dampen the end of the brush there. All it takes. It does not take a lot of water here, especially to get started. I think something some people do wrong with wigs sometimes is they use too much water. And you always see people talking about how you have to lather wigs. You add a ton of water to it, you beat it like a rented mule. And I don't know if you get the rented mule reference or not, but if you just rent the mule, you're not really going to take care of it. So you'll beat on it and give it back. And we'll keep just adding water to the tip of our brush just a little bit at a time, and that works great in the glass here. We'll just keep adding up some lather here as we go along. Because again, you know, we're not looking for buttercream. We're looking for a good, dense lather that's nice and slick, that gets us where we want to be in our shave. Dip the end of the brush in again. And yeah, coming up nicely. Doing nicely. Now I have shaved with one of these razors. Like I said, I already had one, and of the Debs. I don't know if that stood for debutante or what, but Deborah, whatever. But anyway, it was called the Deb. And we'll do a little paint right here. Make sure it got all under our lip and stuff. So this is not the first time I've shaved with one. It is the first time I've shaved with this particular one. So we're going to start this time. Right under our lip here. That's interesting. This one has a lot more blade feel than the other one. It amazes me sometimes, and then we'll just turn the water on and rinse the razor off there once in a while. It amazes me sometimes how the same make and model razors, the same style, make and model, can have a fair amount of different feeling between the individual razors. And I've seen that on some of the different Schick, the G models, and I've got a couple of different Schick E models, and you know, even like I've got E2s that shave different. They're both an E2, made about the same time, and they shave so much different. So this one's got a little bit more blade feel, or a good bit more blade feel actually, than what I remember from the other one. And I'm okay with that. I like blade feel. I am okay with it. Make sure we keep it a good angle. You know, using razors like this is where your technique or your lack thereof will really shine. Okay, I felt a sore back there just then. I wonder if I caught it. Might have a little bleeding come out of that, but usually we don't. We'll see. Alright, so we'll clean it up. This is not a bad little shaving razor. It would be good for a travel kit. And maybe nothing to travel kit. I don't know. Well, I haven't seen blood back there yet. I thought it felt like I caught a sore back there. So we'll see what goes on. Alright. I don't always wipe off between the first and second pass, but we're going to do it today. We started on a nice little shave there. We got a good bit of reduction. Got some rough areas where I got off my angle there. But that shouldn't be any problem to sort out. So here we go back again. And especially on the second run here, we're not worried about a real dense layer. Most of the stubble is gone. And then, you know, for our cleanup pass, we won't use any lather at all. We'll come back with some witch hazel. It's plenty slick, and also if we have any razor burn or irritation or anything, it would help to start healing all that up for us. So there we go with that. Now we're going to come across the grain at an angle. I don't go against the grain. If you do, more power to you. A lot of people do. You know, a lot of people do a lot of things. And that's fine. But I don't see the point in it. I'm not trying to get every part of my face dolphin smooth or whatever you want to call it. Because especially on the neck, as we've talked about before, like every time I shave I say it, I can do it, but within a couple of hours, it's right back with the sandpaper feel. And so I don't see the point in it. Oh, that's nice, really. We're going to take a little extra time. Make sure that bottom lip is cleaned up, because that's one thing that drives me nutty, is when I don't get it. Alright, so we're going to come at an angle under the neck here. Oh, he's doing a really nice job. Looks like we caught a little bit of a weeper over here from something. I'm not real sure from what. May have had a little sore there or something. I don't know. But you'll notice I'm not going to edit it out of the film. Truth of the matter is, every once in a while, you're going to get a little weeper like that. Maybe it was a pimple there. Maybe it was, you know, ingrown hair or something. I don't know. I don't remember anything being there, but that doesn't matter. But like I said, it's not really an issue to have a little bit of a weeper like that. So there's our two passes on our hotel shave. We'll dry the face off again and see what we got this time. Well, what I think we got is a good shave going on here. I got those rough spots that I had missed a little bit on. So now what we're feeling is just our normal stuff that we would have to clean up. So we'll dry the face off. And I see I need to get closer on the ear over here. So we'll check that. So another nice thing about using the witch hazel is that you can feel on your face as you're putting it on where you might have a rough place. Now some people that I have talked to say that they think they feel better word for it, that when they put the witch hazel, it will actually help the hairs that are left kind of stand up where you can tell they are and get them mowed down. I don't know about that. I'm not going to comment on that one way or the other. But I know I like the witch hazel for a touch-up pass. Now we're going to come right down over here and make sure we get right up next to the ear. We don't have to worry about the corner of a blade reaching out and biting the ear like you sometimes would with some of the double edge. That little metal tab sticks out and can bite you. And then our normal little touch-up places under here that we always run over again. We're going to get them. Feels like we're doing pretty good. I think that's the best way to hold this one. It's going to be alright. Well, we got good by that ear. Got good under our chin here. A little skin session always helps. Now some people will come along and I've had it say, well, yeah, your third pass there, you pretty much do a whole pass. So why don't I just say you do 3 passes? Okay, I'm good with that. Some days I do pretty much go over everything just because I'm enjoying shaving and it's another pass. Alright, so damping our rag again. So no water in the bowl of the sink. But since we don't have to soap a synthetic brush, and since we're using a shave stick, that's not an issue. Of course, you could do the same thing with a puck of soap or cream mayonnaise. You could just take cream and dab it. Yeah, it's true. No doubt. Whatever you want to use for your travel kit is great. I like using a shave stick. I think it's pretty cool. I kind of think that's one of the things they're good for. So there we go. Look at that right there. We've gone through, and with all the talking I did and showing off the razor, a little over 15 minutes, we've got a really nice shave for the day. So there we go. So that's how I do it when I travel. If I'm somewhere where I can't fill the sink up, it's not a problem because I've got equipment that takes care of that. I will also say that I really do like these little Schick Debs. I've also got the, some of you may have seen me shave with, a little alcohol burn there, but I don't know about y'all. But if I don't get a little alcohol burn, I don't really feel I've done much of anything. But back to the subject, I've also got the H1, the what we call the Hussy, and it's got a little bit different spring design to it than the H2. And a lot of people like the H1 better. I don't know. I really can't say that. I really enjoy using these little H2s. Now they also tell me that probably what was supposed to happen was this is supposed to snap back in here like that, and then you have a longer handle. But most of the ones I have are way too loose to do that, so I can't really do it. But anyway, it goes. So there's our little hotel setup. We just use a glass of water because all we really need to do is dip the tips of the brush in, because you want to start getting a paste. Whether you're using a pucker soap, cake of soap, which is what I call usually, or if you're using a face lathering, you get it on, you take a fairly dry brush and you start working it into a paste, and then you add soap water to your brush, just dipping the very tips in until you get it to the consistency you like. Simple. It works really nice. It works on Williams, it works on tobacco, it works on, I've got Speck, I've got BEA, LEA shave sticks, I've got a Razmik, I've got Boots, got a lot of shave sticks. I've got the Palmolive Classic, which is a really nice shave stick. So anyway, that's how we did it today. So I'm going to go and before too terribly long, it'll be time for me to start rolling in and getting ready for work. Until then, I'm going to goof off and watch TV. Y'all have a nice day. Happy shaves. And pick you up some of these little Schick razors. They're really good. And come see us at the Original Safety 2. That's all one word. The Original Safety and 2, the number 2.com. And pick up more information on these stuff. We'd love to see you over there. Tell them Fuzzy sent you. Goodbye.